The Colts are back in LA. Their lone loss came to the Rams here at SoFi. We're underway from Inglewood. Gould mishandled it. Gets it back and runs right into the smoke. Taylor in the backfield. First play from scrimmage. Fake the handoff. Jones to throw it. Check it down. Taylor the catch. And they get to him quickly. Limit him to a gain of 6.
No gains.
Handoff, there's a hole there for Taylor. And he takes it right to the 35-yard line. That's 4 yards and good enough for a first down. Talked to Taylor about the offensive line. He said they're tenacious. They're asking the coach to run the ball. We're always on the same page. Jones, good hands. Tyler Warren, big gain down the sideline. He has been a major weapon. The rookie out of Penn State can line up anywhere, and he turns it into a 29-yard catch and run.
He's on the left side of your screen here, and he's just going to slip behind the heels of the defensive line. One thing Shane Steichen does incredibly well is scheme number 84 open. He always seems to be in tons of...
He has been everything they hoped for and then some. Colts are in business. Fake it. Off the boot. Jones pump. He will throw. A dart underneath to Taylor and then let him create after the catch. Lunges forward across the 25 for 13. Steps in that spot. They rotate up front. On a handoff for Taylor. Big hole. Taylor is gone. Touchdown, Colts. They just cruise down the field, and it's capped off by a 23-yard rip.
Just marched their way right down the field, doing whatever they wanted to. The run game, the play-action game, and then finishing it off with some superb blocking up front by the Colts offense.
Number 1 in yards after contact, and he is a big reason why this team is 5-1. Oh, extra point, Badgley. He missed it.
If we all know we're not going to give it to an offensive line, because that offensive line deserves credit as well.
So after the touchdown, Colts kick it off. Darius Davis, the return man. Davis slowed down and caught down low as he crossed the 30-yard line. Their own 31, Kamani Vidal, the single setback after injuries at the running back position. Vidal gets the call, and he came through last week. Falls forward for a gain of 1. Justin Herbert. Shotgun. The throw from Herbert is handled by Keenan Allen. Take it to the 40-yard line and snap the 2-game losing streak. They need a yard. They get it to Vidal. Pick up 4. That'll move the chains for Los Angeles in that tight victory over Miami. 2nd and 10. Herbert on the touch pass to Vidal. Out in space, and he gets leveled on the play by Kenny Moore II, who is back in the lineup. Another 3rd down for LA. Deep drop. Herbert loads it up, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Johnston, flagged out.
Quentin Johnston comes all the way.
Number 43, defense. Spot foul, automatic first down.
Chargers now have it inside the Indy 30. Haskins is in there. They give it to him, and Haskins is brought down just short of the 25 to last the rest of the year. Chiquita. 2nd and 6. Herbert, well placed to McConkey. McConkey stepped forward last week. 3rd down and 1. Movement. Got a penalty flag thrown, so we will hear from Alan Eck once again.
False start, number 73, offense. 5-yard penalty. Go down.
They'll go empty. Herbert spins. Flagged out. Herbert running, throwing on the move. Incomplete. Penalty marker was right in the spot where Herbert spun out of trouble.
Holding, number 77, offense. The penalty is declined. 4th down.
Their rankings are not through the roof, but they've been highly opportunistic. 43-yard field goal is good for Dicker, the AFC Special Teams Player of the Week. Just said there's a lot of belief. The players, the coaches, the execution is so high. They're detail-oriented. The camaraderie is strong. Everything is clicking. Abdullah, long strides. He runs into his own man and goes down just short of the 30-yard line.
and that's what makes the Shane Steichen offense hum.
Open it up with a rush to Taylor. No gain on the play. And Mack is in there for the first time. Mack on the rush. They go to the other side, and Warren is open. They'll come up short of the first down, but once again, Tyler Warren is heavily involved in this offense. Derwin James. This is the 32nd all-time meeting. The Chargers are 20-11 against the Colts, so they've won 5 of the last 6. Mishandling the snap. Jones trying to make something of it, and will come up just short. Now what do you do? 4th down, less than a yard. Play clock winding down. Hand it off. Taylor. He got stopped initially. Second effort. And it looks like he's short. Chargers celebrating.
That's all it took. Review. The ball carrier broke the line to gain. It was all the plays, the first down for Indianapolis.
Oh! Right knee may have been down, but it was on Jefferson's arm. I think it's a good expedited review for first down.
All right, Gene Jones out of the pocket. He will angle out of bounds, crossing the 45-yard line. So you could be frustrated, but you can't change anything from Harbaugh's perspective. Fake the handoff. Jones steps up. Jones, deep shot, downfield. It is too far. Over the head of Alec Pierce. They're playing without Josh Downs and without Ashton Doolin today.
Back for the Chargers.
And they get Abdullah right up the middle for the first down. He's been a tremendous story. He's in year number 11. He's been hanging around the league. The Wisconsin product. That's 2 Wisconsin mentions. Handoff to Abdullah. And he falls forward to the 34-yard line.
From advantageous positions.
And it's Taylor. Good cut by Taylor, and then he gets a little help. Shoved forward. Out across the 29, that's where he needed to get to.
He knows exactly how they're going to block each play.
Hand up, Taylor again. And Taylor picks his way across the 25. Check it with Evans. 2nd down and 4. We are under 2 minutes to go here in the first. Jones rushes on, gets rid of it over the middle. Incomplete. Pittman, the intended target. NFL Today update. What Sam Darnold did with Minnesota, he's now doing with Indy. Jones, low throw. Chargers believe it's incomplete. It's not enough for a first down. Anthony Gould, and it was ruled incomplete. Colts win the challenge. Clean catch for Anthony Gould. So the call on the field is overturned, and now the Colts face a 4th and 1 for Indianapolis. From the gun, pitch it. Taylor cuts it upfield. He's got it, and then some. There's a lot of confidence right now with this Indianapolis offense. Shotgun Jones. Jones looking. Jones throwing. It's too high for Tyler Warren. 15th play of the drive. It's been 7 minutes off the clock for Indy. Jones fires and bounces off the receiver. Pittman incomplete. Cam Hart in coverage. Abdullah initially shifted out of the backfield. He's back. Jones, protection holds up. He throws it underneath. Abdullah the catch. Leans forward to the 4, but it's going to be short.
It's going to be a 4th and 1 fest here.
A lot of motion up front. Fake the handoff. Jones, a little flip. He's wide open. Pittman is in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts are cooking.
You got Michael Pittman. First, you fake the handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Everybody thinks it's going to be a run. Pittman comes across and just completely wide open through the traffic. Lost in there. Those are those easy plays that we talk about Shane Steichen creating for Daniel Jones. It's just little pitch and catching.
Mutual praise from Steichen and Jones about one another and the working relationship.
They just said it's a very tight-knit group. And Daniel did mention it's a little easier to get together in Indianapolis than it is in New York City.
Yep. Off the kick, Hines, the return man. 10. Vidal on the backfield. Herbert on the move and perfectly placed. Catch made at the 40, extra yards after the grab by Gadsden. 22 yards, and he's slow to get up. Oronde Gadsden the second, the rookie from Syracuse.
This is just a great play design and then a great decision by Justin Herbert. It's a little level.
Went off to the sideline. Handoff Vidal. He cannot break away from that first wave. He falls forward. Neville Gallimore. It's a loss of 2.
I thought you were going to say you went on the field and did a workout yourself.
Yeah, I did that too. Throw over the middle, kicked up in the air and dropped by Disley. Should have been a catch. Jump. And multiple flags.
Encroachment, number 95 defense. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Third down at 7. Herbert to throw it. Gets away. Sideline. It's off the hands. Incomplete. Keenan Allen. His go-to guy on third down. They can't convert. Early stages, second quarter. The veteran Scott, no rush. Booming kick. Gould gets out of the way and bounces and caroms into the end zone. Put it on your head. Get on television. Jones on the pass to Pittman. And again, that's a first down play. It's efficient. It's effective.
Because the whole playbook is open now.
It seems so simple.
Yep.
But it's so hard to do.
Why can't everybody do that?
Yeah. Taylor with flags down. He tried to break away and could not. It's a loss of 2 on the play. Jamari Caldwell making the
Illegal
stop.
use of hands in the face, number 90 of the defense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic. 180.
Jones sells the play fake, and that is dropped by Mo Alley Cox.
He's just an athlete.
Called him an old school baller. Jones steps up, and Jones in trouble. Mack. There were sheets of Chargers, and ultimately it's Khalil Mack with another sack.
Talk about effort. He gets pushed all the way over to the other side, spins back around, sees that his guys left him a little meal to clean up, and
missed 4 games with that elbow injury. This turns into a 3rd and 17. Jones, a deep drop, step, throw, deep shot. Jones, he's got a man open, over the shoulder, it's Pierce. Big play. The Colts keep generating.
Alec Pierce is going to take this and make it look like he's running across the field. Instead, he peels it back out on a flag and is just wide open in between that zone, between the safety and the shallow corner. And Daniel Jones with plenty of time. The offensive line doesn't give up many sacks. They were probably pretty frustrated that they just did.
So now they can work the ground game again with Taylor if they choose to. They don't. Instead, they'll set up a screen to Taylor. Oh, he's got room! Taylor down the sideline, and he's out of bounds. They're just in one of those zones that everything you call seems to work. That's 19 yards.
Watch the entire interior on the left side of this line get out in front and create a wall for Jonathan Taylor. I mean,
Gould is in there. Shotgun for Jones. Handoff to Taylor. They're ready for him. No gain. Second and goal. It's Taylor. Makes a cut. Taylor's second effort. And he'll get a yard. Down at the 5. Led by... From the gun. Jones fires. End zone. Touchdown. Tyler Warren. The Colts can do no wrong. This has been a first-half offensive clinic. A blitz going. Abdullah blocks James and creates extra time, and they can't cover Warren. This time, Badgley nails the extra point.
that tells the story right there.
Chargers have 7 straight regular season wins against AFC opponents. Return man Hines, he had a 40-yard return last week to set up the game-winning touchdown, and he's brought down at the 35 downstairs.
Here's that face mask you were talking about, Ian, on the kick return. I mean, that is, we could see it from up here, the head turn.
A replay on the big screen of Hines having his face mask turned to the side, and there was no flag, and the fans reacted. In trouble once again. Herbert just has to toss it away. This has been the recurring theme. Herbert just 5 of 9, 42 yards, shotgun formation. Herbert, pump, throw, held on, Gadsden. Excellent grab, and he is becoming a legitimate option for Herbert. That covers 30 yards.
Gadsden is a great option. Justin Herbert said he's fun to throw to.
A fifth-round draft pick. Vidal, single setback. Chargers in Colts territory. Handoff to Vidal. And the bowling ball effect picks up 3 yards. Tackle made by Lewis. 20-3 here. The Colts leading the Chargers. 7:25 to play. First half. Herbert underneath throw. It's handled by Allen. And he's twirled down after the gain of 4 yards by Blackman. Vidal initially set up. They fake it to him. Herbert, pump, knocked up in the air. Who's got it? The Colts do!
Big man pick!
Grover Stewart with a slobber knocker INT.
Big man pick. Grover Stewart, defensive line interception.
6'4", 314 run-stuffing ability. Now he's got a pick on his resume. Oh, what a play. Taylor is tossed down by Tart. They do not make Jim Harbaugh happy. It's been a long day for the Chargers. Jones, he'll throw it just as he was about to get hit, and it's a little too high for Pierce, who had the long reception on the previous drive. Can the Chargers finally stop the Colts offense? This is 3rd and 13. Rush coming. Jones avoids it, but then runs back towards it and chucks it away. Tarheeb still on the corner blitz. Just his 11th of the year. No rush. Darius Davis, return man, and quickly brought down on special teams. He caught it cleanly at the 22, but he had nowhere to go.
But Greg Roman told us this week, he said, unfortunately, we just haven't had the time to protect to get the ball out to these guys.
Now they have not established the run. Vidal gets pushed forward for 5, and he's down at the 25. Vidal got a lot more media attention this week.
That first down run for 5 yards doesn't look like a lot, but it gets them into a little rhythm.
The pass is caught by Keenan Allen, and that'll be enough for a first down, 8-yard gain.
Just get yourself into it.
Came into the day tied for first place in the AFC West with Denver. Herbert waits for the last moment, and then he runs out of time. 2 defenders right in his face, including Latu.
It's declined. It's second down.
It was Deculus, decline. Kelton shoulder injury suffered week 5 against Las Vegas. Had some injuries in the preseason. Herbert out of the pocket on 2nd and 10. Downfield throw is handled on the sideline. Keenan Allen with the toe tap.
Keenan Allen special. What a grab on the sideline with the toe tap. Just so pretty. Incredible ball. Herbert had to scramble out a little bit. The O-line gave him a good pocket to start, and then he scrambled.
Vidal in the backfield, fake it to him. So toss it instead to McConkey. He tried to go airborne, and it... 2nd and 10 now for the Chargers. Herbert looks one way. They'll go downfield, and it's caught. McConkey. Flags are down. 2 of them.
Let's see.
Personal foul, face mask number 43 to defense. Penalty will be enforced. Half distance to go from the end of the play. Automatic first down.
You're going to see it's just man-to-man coverage right here, and a little soft, which allows
extra yards. Chargers knocking on the door. Fake the handoff. Herbert steps up. Herbert throws on the move. Back in the end zone. Incomplete.
He had him.
McConkey was open. 20-3. The Colts lead it. Herbert off the boot. Feed it. McConkey out of bounds. It's 3 yards.
Yeah, the Colts doing a good job there of not giving up a big play. With all 3 timeouts left, getting the ball back after the half.
3rd and 7. And it's intercepted. Herbert is picked by Cross.
That's not what they were looking for. You're going to see he had all day long in the pocket. He saw Nick Cross's back turned and thought he'd be able to lead Quentin Johnson out in front. And Cross just does an unbelievable job of turning his head at the last second and kind of making a one-handed pick. batting it to himself a little bit here. Just a phenomenal play in the end zone, and a play that the Chargers could not have happened for them at this time right here. And now there's plenty of time for the Colts to drive the ball down the field. 2 timeouts left.
And Indianapolis takes over at the 20-yard line. Jones with a quick hitter underneath to Pierce. And a quick tackle made after the gain of 6 by R.J. Mickens.
If they're looking to go down there.
I think their mentality is just pedal to the metal, but not seeing that necessarily after the play is over. Pittman with the grab, but that's a first down for 7 yards.
Daniel Jones just sits back there behind his O-line and picks his spot.
And the first down story continues. Home run ball, looking for Pierce, knocked away. They have generated 225 yards of offense in this first half. Tack on some more. Pittman catch and curl, and he's brought down. From the gun, Jones fires, complete to Pittman.
Yeah, they'll call timeout here, you assume, but I mean, now with 28 seconds left.
There's a reason why they're 5-1. Jones, 25 seconds left. Jones is on the money to Alec Pierce. And just like that, they're at the 34-yard line. 17-yard completion.
And they use their final timeout right there.
Third and final timeout, Indianapolis. 30-second timeout.
So Badgley is going on the road against the Chargers. They're passing it. Jones
Across the middle.
Pittman, and now the clock will run. They're trying to hurry up, down to 15 seconds left. And now Jones takes his time.
They're just playing for a field goal. This whole drive, they've just been playing for a field goal.
That's it. For a 36-yard attempt. Snap, placement, kick. He's got it. As time runs out in the first half, the Colts tack 3 on the board.
In front of Jonathan Taylor. And then they finally do a great job in the run game. That offensive line is phenomenal for the Colts.
Just a little bit better. Just a little bit better with the execution. That's what we need to do and believe.
Coach, thank you.
Yep.
All right, Evan, thank you. They hand the ball to Vidal, and that's a pretty good way to start things with a...
Keep in mind, those backup offensive tackles are going to have to protect well for Justin Herbert to move the ball down the field.
No Joe Alt today, no Trey Pipkins today. Step up, Herbert delivers downfield. The catch is made by Gadsden. And Gadsden, with a flag down, continues to take it downfield. The penalty marker thrown back at the 41-yard line. They ever need it.
It's a little out and up. Coach Harbaugh said they wanted to be aggressive, and they get aggressive. Gadsden just gets open despite the hold from Cross, and then it's the run after the catch.
Prior to the pass, holding number 20 of the defense. The penalty is declined. Result of plays, first down.
Shotgun Herbert. Handoff, Vidal. Turns it upfield. And tackled short of the 5. It's a gain of 5. Uncorks it. Off the hands of the intended target. He was trying to hit Keenan Allen.
He's said this week that it's been tougher to do, knowing that they have to help in protection.
Moving pocket, toss it against the grain. There's nothing there. It was a low throw, and it was handled by the Colts defense. Gadsden could not haul it in. Herbert, fake the handoff. Dials it up. End zone, touchdown! A strike to Johnston. Chargers trying to claw their way back into it.
Really tight quarters there. They run a double crosser route, which causes a little bit of confusion and traffic for the defensive backs. And Herbert finds Johnston.
And it's 23-10. Return man is Gould and Abdullah. This will be Abdullah for Indy. Works the sideline, and Abdullah's got major speed. Abdullah on a foot race. And the veteran is forced out of bounds. There's a reason why he's hung around for so long. And he puts the Colts in excellent position. 81-yard return.
Gets a great block from the off returner, Anthony Gould, and then it's just speed up and through the hole.
Jasir Taylor helped save the touchdown.
What a way to start the second half for the Colts. The offense is excited about it. Rightfully so.
So they place the ball at the Chargers 14. Fake the handoff. Bootleg Jones. Little dump off to Ali Cox. And he gets stood up and dropped inside the 10. That's a 7-yard gain through the air.
Just spreading the ball all over the field. Every position getting some love from Daniel Jones.
Taylor sets up as a receiver. Now they do a jet sweep to Taylor. Taylor, zigzag move! Taylor works in for the touchdown. They go into the bag of tricks, and they get the payoff.
A jet sweep with also a potential shovel pass to Tyler Warren behind it, but no need for the shovel. Jonathan Taylor all the way to the end zone, touchdown. The Colts off.
2 plays. The toss, wide open, put 2 on the board to Pittman. All cylinders for Indianapolis. The curiosity this week was the feeling that they were stepping up in weight class a bit. They've taken care of the teams on their schedule. Wins over Miami, Denver, Tennessee, Las Vegas, Arizona. The loss to the Rams. Darius Davis on the return, and he gets hit from the side. Thanks to the come-from-behind win in Miami, 29-27. Herbert to throw it, and he does. Catch and run. Keenan Allen trying to break away. And he's brought down just across the 40-yard line for a gain of 17.
Nice little route, just finds an opening, sits down. Justin Herbert finds him, and then good run.
Vidal in the backfield. Scott Matlock in front of him, the fullback. Take the running play. Herbert out of the pocket. Herbert on the move. The throw coming back for it. Catch made at the 40. Late flag at the other 40. Grab made by Gadsden.
Ineligible player downfield, number 74 offense. 5-yard penalty, replay, first down.
First and 15. Herbert loads it up, and it's off the hands of Johnston. His momentum was carrying him. He tried to stop coaching QBs and running things on that side. Herbert's rookie year in 2020, and they formed an outstanding relationship as Gadsden is tackled down at the 48-yard line. The success he's had as a head coach, he was the OC that year, held a number of different roles with the Chargers. Nice grab, Trey Harris, the rookie from Ole Miss, gets involved. Nick Cross with a tackle.
And we want to talk about how he missed the guy behind a little earlier. We have to talk about how great this throw is, threading a needle.
In the backfield, shotgun here for Herbert. Herbert steps up. Herbert will run and slides down at the 32.5-yard line. Herbert has put up the 4th most completions in a quarterback's first 6 seasons in the NFL. And put another on the board, placing it perfectly to Allen for the first down. It's good for 17 yards.
Keenan Allen's just going to slip behind this.
Basically matched their yardage total already in the second half from what they did in the first half. The throw to Vidal. He wasn't going to go down on first contact. He's got a very strong lower body. Single setback, Vidal. Give it to him. And Vidal runs into a wall. It's not going to be enough. Needed 2, got 1. Colts D tackle. They're looking for a tush push, and it works. Get the big bodies in there. Pick up 2 yards in the process. First and goal now for LA. Take the handoff. Herbert out of the pocket. Avoids the sack. Throws for the touchdown. A low pass is handled for the score. Keenan Allen. That is a special connection.
Just a pro's pro, knows exactly what he's doing, settles into a zone spot. You'll see right here, sees his quarterback scrambling, so he mirrors him. He says, I'm
Good add as well that we've seen it on a number of occasions today. Justin Herbert making his 89th career start, just showed you where he is now on the completions list, number 3 in the first 6 seasons in a quarterback's career. Gould tried a spin move, didn't work, and he's dropped at the 27-yard line of the first half. The Colts ended up turning it into 3 points. Fake the handoff, throw to Warren, sideline run from Warren. It just feels like they have that whenever they want to. The scheme is working perfectly. 29 yards.
They get him wide open all the time. He pretends to block, slips out into the flat, and it feels like any time he's
the number 1 tight end in receiving yards in the league. Hand off to Taylor. And he's bottled up. No gain on the play. NFL Today update. After the long Warren catch and run, they have it at the 44-yard line. 2nd and 10. Jones, clean pocket, completion to Pittman. Brought down by Derwin James on the play. 6 games in the Super Bowl era. Jones, a downfield hit to Pierce. Check in with Evan. Jones seems to think that Steichen won. Steichen wouldn't give it up.
It's a good coach right there.
It's Taylor on the acceleration. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 19 yards. And the hat trick for Jonathan Taylor is 3rd of the day.
My goodness, another one where he's almost untouched on his way into the end zone. It's a little trap play. Jonathan Taylor decides to take it out the back door. And there's nobody home as he finds his way into the...
You could feel the confidence with this team. The question, would it translate on a Sunday afternoon on the road in Los Angeles? Kick from Badgley. Return man is Hines. And not much there. So it's 38-17. Chargers have it with 3:24 to go, 3rd quarter. That one nearly picked from Herbert, looking for Ladd McConkey, and the coverage from Kenny Moore the second.
I really don't know, but it works extremely effectively.
2nd and 10. Herbert. Perfectly thrown to Gadsden. He's got big numbers. 24-yard reception. That's his 5th catch of the day.
Once again, Justin Herbert having to be helped off the ground by his offensive line as a free hitter comes right up in his face on a blitz from Lou Anarumo. Just right up the gut. It's called the coffee house when you wait 1 second, 2 seconds. The offensive line thinks you might drop into coverage, so they go.
Gadsden's dad played in the NFL, mostly with the Miami Dolphins. Cup of coffee with Dallas. Keenan Allen with another grab.
DeForest Buckner's been heating up a little bit here.
Quick hitter. And another grab for Allen. That is going to put him over the 100-yard mark on the day. 12-yard reception. You've got connections for both head coaches with the opposing team. We told you about Steichen. Jim Harbaugh was a terrific Colt quarterback. Went to the Pro Bowl. The throw from Herbert, the catch for McConkey. And another first down for Los Angeles when we have had all the magic today on offense. Chargers threatening here. Catch and run, McConkey. He's brought down to the 15. That's a gain of 5. Another update.
Packers fan, where they do indeed kick you out of the state.
On a handoff, Vidal cuts it. And he's dropped.
Big hit.
Inside the 15, he gains 2.5. Shotgun for Herbert. Tight formation. Fake the handoff. He's going to run it. And he's got enough for the first down.
As he found his way to the first down.
1st and goal. Herbert. Boy, whatever time he had, it was ticking away. And Latu made him pay.
Yeah, meet me at the quarterback situation here. between Grover, Stewart, and Latu. Just nowhere to go. They ain't
non-negotiable. Herbert looking. Safety valve is popped up in the air. It was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Not sure that Vidal would have had a whole lot of room to work with anyway. 3rd and goal. Rushes on. Herbert steps up. Herbert throwing on the move. Catch, turn, touchdown. Justin Herbert delivers to Gadsden. And the Chargers remain alive.
You're going to see Jermaine Pratt right there. He's just going to slide inside at the last second as he sees that scramble attempt, which opens up the passing lane for Justin Herbert to Gadsden. Really good job taking advantage. And Gadsden finding the hole.
Extra point from Dicker to make it a 14-point game. Splits them. In fact, undefeated in the AFC at 4-0. Kick from Dicker, return from Gould. Takes it through the middle and crosses the 35-yard line. 5 of their 7 games, they're number 1 in the NFL in scoring. Jones throwing on the move, popped up in the air, incomplete. He was looking for Pierce. Entering week 7. Shotgun, Jones, he'll throw it to the sideline. Nicely handled by Mitchell. NFL Today update. Active today with a catch. Remember, he fumbled at the goal line week 4 here at SoFi against the Rams. The throw is off the hand of Pierce. And the Chargers defense has held up Benjamin St. Juice. With Darius Davis, the return man, standing at the 10. Not much of a rush. Sanchez trying to place it. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in cleanly at the 11. Total yards now, just a 1-yard difference. The hands of McConkey for 4 yards. 12 and a half to play in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 6. Herbert. Soft toss, the hurdle by Haskins. And they pick up a couple. It's going to be 3rd down. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. They handle the rush. Herbert slings it to Allen for the 1st down. It's a 5-yard pickup that'll move the chains for the Chargers. Point lead for the Colts. Herbert steps up, and Herbert gets dumped. Buckner gets home.
There and heating up, and Buckner is just going to find his way through 2 people. Watch him. Comes on the center, beats 77 in the backfield for the sack. That's a guy who has been chopping wood all day long and finally gets his payoff in the form of a huge sack.
It is a loss of 8. So back it up all the way to the 14-yard line. Herbert steps up, and Herbert is going to run. Oh, makes a move on the defender, and he's down at the 24. It was Cameron Bynum. 3rd down and 7. Herbert gets rid of it. Catch is made by Haskins. Can't break away. No gain on the play. Hit by Cross, and now what do you do? Herbert rushes on. Herbert fires, and it's complete for a 1st down. It's the rookie Trey Harris for 8 yards.
Alive for the Chargers.
So a dime from Herbert. 1st down. It's a deep shot, and it's too far down the sideline. He was looking for Keenan Allen. Coverage from Jonathan Edwards.
Gets the ball out.
2nd and 10. Herbert loads it up. It's complete. Ladd McConkey fighting for that line to gain. It's very, very close. Short of the 1st down. McConkey made the catch, may have gone backwards. Doesn't matter. Herbert surges for the 1st down, other than it required them to run another play and
close it out type atmosphere from the defense.
Shotgun. Herbert is closing in on 400 yards. Incomplete. McConkey, the intended target. 2nd and 10, just under 7 minutes to go. Herbert, deep drop. Open man is Keenan Allen. He got hit hard as he crossed the 45-yard line. That one's going to be just short. And yes, indeed. Banana boat number 2. To go in the 4th.
Herbert, free off the edge.
And that throw is complete to Gadsden.
Man, incredible job getting that ball off by Herbert.
5:35 to go. Herbert's throw. Checks it down. Vidal. He tried to catch and circle it.
Yeah, you would have preferred Vidal gets over to the sideline there. Foster Sorrell.
And flags are down as they...
Right side of the offensive line.
66 offense. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Shotgun for Herbert. His team is down by 14. Flushed out. Throws. And it bounces off the hands of Johnston. They're going to face 4th down once again. Herbert has the time, pump and throw. He's got his man, McConkey. 1st down, LA.
He had time there.
1st down for the Chargers inside the Indy 30. Herbert gets rid of it and goes down. He was hit. Shotgun for Herbert. Deep drop. Look out. Buckner! Explosion! It's now 3rd and 22. Herbert, step and throw, end zone! Juggled, and McConkey couldn't bring it in. Zaire Franklin. This is a different story. And they're going to have to back it up 5 yards, delay a game.
Delay game, offense, 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
For Los Angeles. Herbert. Gets out of the pocket. He will throw it. Catch is made by Johnston, but not nearly enough. Nope. So they get to pad the numbers, which is going to give Justin Herbert his career high in yardage, but not what the doctor ordered.
Nope, and the Colts are just playing safe. They know where the sticks are. They sit back. They allow the underneath throw, and then they just rally up and tackle. They do a good job.
Taylor in the backfield. Jonathan Taylor will take it to the outside. Couple of defenders take a ride with him. Taylor is down at the 44-yard line. That's a 22-yard gain for Taylor. Tony Jefferson, the veteran, makes the tackle eventually.
This is a perfect example of the patience we talked about with Jonathan Taylor. He told us this week.
And a few 1st downs, say goodnight. Hand off to Taylor. And it'll be a loss of 1 with some words exchanged at the end of the play. He's got 15 carries, 93 yards, 3 touchdowns. Chargers are out of timeouts. Taylor, little hop step, takes it to the 44 for a gain of 1. We'll have that update for you in a couple of weeks when we do the Colts and Steelers. Jones. A strike to Pierce. 1st down. The Colts in victory formation. Take a knee.
She take that from your closet?
That is in my repertoire.
Looked familiar. It looked really familiar. People keep looking for reasons to doubt the Colts, and the Colts just refuse to give anybody a reason to doubt them. They are very well run.